Hello International Finance students, I'm Joe Barnhill, I'll be your instructor for the next 7 weeks for International Finance. We have our textbook here by Moffitt, Stonehill, and Eitman, 4th edition of Multinational Finance. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to post these video lectures every Sunday for the start of Monday each week. Just give you some insights about things to think about when you're doing your readings, expectations for the week. And for our first week here, definitely go in there, review the syllabus. If you have any questions, do email me. Some of the main things for our first week we will look at. Notice that I'll put a template for the homework problems out there. The homework problem is pretty much done. What I want you to really do is kind of read through the homework problem, understand what the question is asking, and then look at the template. Most of the template's filled in. It's just you're going to have to do a little bit of tweaking. It might be something divided by something to get to the final answer. But do email me if you have questions, but I'm hoping this way will become a learning opportunity to kind of guide you almost to the answer, but not quite. So those are all in Excel templates for each week, so you can just fill out the template and the formulas and just submit that for your homework. Also, you'll have a week 1 form discussion, kind of question about Sheila Bair raises about Citibank, and in the chapters it talked about, it's kind of unusual in the United States that also the CEO is also the chairman of the board. In the textbook it talked about the principal agent theory, that as shareholders we are the principals, and the agents are the managers, the CEOs, the CFOs, and are they doing the right thing? And you kind of, as you read the chapters this week, kind of some of the abuses that happened in the past, and some of the new regulation that came out of this, such as Sarbanes-Oxley. It's kind of interesting in the readings this week too, that the authors of the textbook for the multinational enterprise, those that engage in international trade, often felt that those that were family run or families that owned a significant shares actually did better in performance. So it kind of begs the question, does management always act in the best interest of the shareholder? Notice I put some PowerPoints out there to help you and assist you. And with that forum discussion, make sure, try to post early, and initial post by Thursday, and then at least post to at least 2 other of your peers. It could be a response to a post, or it can be a question to another student. But again, with that initial post, it needs to be significant. I'd say at least a paragraph in length, and use examples. I always like the idea of using examples and explanation. And when you reply back to a student, just don't say, I agree. Give reasons why you agree. And try to pull out information from other resources too that are beneficial. To kind of wrap up this week, I also want to talk about, in this chapters, they talk about the reasons for international finance, and that's the idea of comparative advantage, that if we had a closed economy, we don't engage in trade with anyone else, but by engaging in trade with those that can produce it at a lower opportunity cost, that means has a comparative advantage, we can actually make everyone better off. And that's the whole reason that we've kind of got to the point where we are today with international finance. We've become such a global economy. We all compete in the world for our labor resources and our capital resources. So, well, I'm going to do this each week, so probably just post a 4 or 5 minute mini lecture video-wise to give you some insights to the week's readings. But otherwise, again, send me an email if you have questions, but have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.